at least we were going to be in the wheelhouse of where bears were hanging out.
I will say states that have the benefit of being able to hunt over bait, it allows you multiple things.
And I'm like, dude, there's literally a bear. Get your gun. Let's go.
Heard a lot of stories of guys trying to shoot bears in the head.
And we watched this thing for like literally an hour. And he's not presenting a shot. Hey, everyone out there. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Addicted Hunting podcast. Been a little bit since we've been in here. We had a little lapse in the filming because we got so freaking far ahead, which is a good thing.
And life happens.
Yeah, and life happens. John had to farm.
John's farming, yeah.
But season's over, right?
Yep. Pretty much, yeah. I got seeding to do, but after that, it's all hunting. That's what my all fall's dedicated to. So.
Nice.
But we need to focus on the important things here, and we all know that it's what season? Huckleberry season.
That's right.
And with huckleberries comes
bears, baby. That's right. So today we're going to talk about just fall bear hunting, guys. Something that I love to do. Done a lot of it over my lifetime. Killed a couple bears. Have a story about one recently that we'll tell at some point today.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, fall bears. So if the fall bear season's officially underway here in Washington, I think it started in a lot of other states before. Yeah. A lot of states got spring bear, but unfortunately Washington did not get spring bear because we have corrupt commissioners.
And that's a fact.
1,000%.
It's a fact.
Facts.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And if those people do not get fired, I have absolutely zero faith in our political system.
There should be a huge uproar about it.
Yeah. Those people should be fired.
Promotion through demotion through promotion or whatever it is. That's how the government works. So.
An outside agency actually went in and investigated them and found multiple forms of colluding and corruption and talking with wild fish advocacy groups and just all sorts of behind the door, behind the scenes stuff that they should not have been doing. So the fact that they're even still sitting in those seats
blows my mind.
Blows my mind too. We as hunters and anglers and outdoorsmen,
dude, even as a business owner,
should be pissed.
Yeah.
Like you should be yelling and screaming at the top of your lungs to get those people the off of that commission. I know there's an alliance, an outdoor alliance angler. I can't remember. I'm going to missay who's doing it, but they are suing them.
Yeah.
They've been actively
Outdoor
suing
Alliance?
them. I can't remember what the name of the agency is, but yeah, maybe look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe look it up. But regardless, anyway, I kind of derailed the conversation.
Yeah, dude, we're talking about bears.
We had to talk. Well, we don't get a spring bear hunt anymore.
I know.
It's a hot topic, dude.
It's a hot topic, dude. Give me my spring bear points back, or put them onto my elk points, please.
Oh. Put them somewhere, yeah.
Transfer
no kidding, dude. Like they did that when they changed the point system years ago. It's like
transfer them to my elk, dude.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take some.
I don't have
points.
any. You know what I'm saying?
Or reopen. I think partially they left them because they're going to reopen it once they get enough pressure and freaking our feet on their throats, dude.
Sportsman's Alliance. That's what it is. Yeah, Sportsman's Alliance.
Yeah, so check out the Sportsman's Alliance because they are actively going after them, and you might be able to help in any way, shape, or form that you can as a hunter. But yes, regardless, we're not in spring anymore. We're in the fall.
Yep, fall time.
And so this is one of the best times to try to kill a bear. Like, hands down, one of the best times because they are just feeding constantly. They have to pack on the pounds.
Yep. And they're consistent. At least one was.
Yeah, a lot of them I've heard are. Like, once they kind of get into a feeding pattern of hitting like a certain berry patch, as long as nothing's running them off, they're kind of staying on that food source for a while.
Dude, even if you run them off.
Yeah,
I know a guy.
I guess even if you run them off, yeah.
More than once. Yeah.
So I don't really have like a lot of experience hunting bears at all. Like I've built up points for spring points, but I've never drawn it.
Yeah.
So I've never killed a bear. But like, is that how you're locating them? Is like food source?
Yeah, you're looking for like that's how I've always done it. But so back in the day when I used to hunt a lot of public land, you know, you could get up into the national forest and find the huckleberry patches. Mm-hmm. And it's all about timing of the ripeness of the huckleberries. Once the huckleberries get to that right ripeness, dude, sometimes you might see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bears.
And it can change in elevation.
A bear doesn't like a tart huckleberry?
No, and we see, so even in these lower rivers, I mean, not lower river, I'm talking about fishing.
I know, yeah.
But even in the lower elevation stuff, you see the same thing. Yep. Like, we would see patches and patches of blackberries when we were, like, looking for bears of unripe ones. But then the second you would get to patches where there'd just be all these ripe, you'd start seeing piles of bear crap.
Yep.
Like
they're everywhere.
They're like hitting those ripe blackberry patches. The hard thing about where we hunt in a lot of the Weyerhaeuser units, there's a lot of blackberries. Kind of like everywhere. There's really no like, oh, go to
they grow trees and blackberries.
Go to
That's what Weyerhaeuser's
3,100
known
feet
for.
over here in Southwest, 12 degrees, and you're gonna find all the blackberries. It's like, no, every freaking place you drive and every road you drive, there's blackberries. So you just kind of have to look everywhere.
Yeah.
We've been seeing them in clear cuts too. Like one of the things for bear hunting, especially in the fall, that we do the most of is just glass.
Yep.
You just have to get to a
Huge
super high elevation area and just look at cuts. And it pays to sit for a while.
Yep.
Like
because this one particularly, and like that's the thing is, I mean, when we went back out the day after that you spotted it, it's like, and boom, he was right there. But you could see like one thing with it is, it's not like it's blackberries that are 2 feet tall. Like, I mean, dude, these blackberries would
the canopy. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, it would swallow them up.
Like Cliff was on the other side when we were on that side, trying to be like, go left or go right, dude. And half the time he couldn't even see us. Yep. Like he couldn't even see us.
Like, where are you guys?
That reel you made of Colt where he pops under the he's like, hey guys, we're looking for a bear. And I'm like, that's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, shameless little plug. If you don't follow us on Instagram, hit us up. There's an Addicted Hunting Instagram where we post a lot of just content about hunting. We post pictures of our kills, the things that we've harvested over the years. And then we have an Addicted Hunting podcast Instagram as well, and TikTok, where you can just see clips from the podcast, some of the cool moments that have happened in the podcast. If you don't follow us on those, follow us.
You should.
You should.
Yeah.
Sneak peeks.
Yeah.
Sneak peeks. So what's next, Cliff? What's next? How are we going to find these fall bears?
Fall bears, so for me, it's, I mean, like you just said, it's the big thing. For me, it's finding the most ground that I can see.
With food.
Yeah, with food. Yeah, you have to have like, one thing that I don't know about bears, and I'm not afraid to admit it, is like, a lot of hunting we do, it's like with elk and deer, it's like, okay, water source. Like, I don't know the importance of that. Because, I mean, when they're munching on berries, there's a lot of water in berries. So I don't know. I know of one time, like I had a buddy that he shot this bear. It was from a tree stand. But he said when it came in, it went down below him and it was in a creek. And it like laid flat. He could see it through the trees. It laid flat in this like little pool.
So that's what I was going to say. I know just from experience of my trail cameras, they love water, especially in the heat, and they want wallows. Like they will sometimes hit the wallows as much as the elk.
No kidding.
Like rolling around in the mud and like, at least in my trail cam pics.
Yeah.
Like I see that a lot where bears will hit the same areas that the elk do. So I think that water's important, but I think you're right too. Like if they don't have it, they don't need it. And the same goes for elk and deer.
Yeah.
Like they can get a lot of water just from the plants if they can't find good water.
Yeah.
And you think about some of the deer living over east in the deserts and crap. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but during this time of year, they're definitely hitting water pretty much every day.
Camelbacks on them, deer. Yeah, especially over there.
Yeah, you can't. You try walking all day and then going and not having water for the day.
Dude, there's no way.
I can do it for brutal. Sure. As long as I got my LD.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as I got my LD, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, getting like we were talking about, getting to that high point, making sure like you have those things checked on your list. It's like obviously the berries, that's a huge thing for us. But I mean, we've also seen them, it was towards the end of July, like we got video of that one bear, and I mean, it's just, they are packing on the pounds at this point.
He was eating like briar weeds. Like the little pokey weeds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like thistle stuff. Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
And he was eating the heck out of it.
Oh, just munching. Yep.
That's weird. It almost seems like it's not a lot of vegetation. Like, was there other vegetation around for him to eat, or was?
No, because Weyerhaeuser sprays all the freaking clear cuts, so everything's dead.
Probably why.
Yeah.
Just scavenging whatever.
Yeah.
You can find.
But I mean, like up in like Alaska, you'll see a lot of videos and stuff where they're eating grass. They'll just go out and they'll just munch.
Oh, they love the bear grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, that's really high in nutrients for them and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's a specific type of grass.
It's like sedge or something, I think is what it's called. But and then just glassing, just glass and glass and glass and glass. And the thing is
one thing that helped me in Colt this year, because I don't want you to move past it, is just looking for sign.
Yes.
Like me and him were talking like all year, like, dude, we want to try to kill a bear this year. We want to try to kill a bear. So we were like planning the whole weekend, opening weekend, we're going. And dude, we had trail cameras out. Like we were trying to actively find and kill a bear. And I was sending John a bunch of pictures. Like we were on them, dude. Like we knew, like at least we were going to be in the wheelhouse of where bears were hanging out. Yeah. I think that's really important for sure, because like if you just go some random spot, there may not even be any bears.
Right, yeah. Next ridge over bear,
But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, it's finding those things, and then I think one of the biggest things is, like you just said though too, is spending the time in one spot. because you're not looking sometimes for a lot. You're looking for, and for me, like it is, especially with these black bears that we have, which I mean, I know you get over east, you'll get into more color phase, but these bears are so black. Like, dude, that thing, like...
It was jet black.
I mean, it was so black. And, I mean, it just...
Like only Stevie Wonder could
And we're going to tell the story, guys. We're gonna,
that dark.
When we get to the end of this, when we get closer to the midway through this episode, guys, stay tuned because we are going to tell the story of the whole bear story. It's a good one.
It was really good. But, I mean, that's what I look for. And, I mean, I can't say in the last few years that I've spent a lot of time, like, focusing on bears because with guiding and everything being new...
See, Ryan McCon went out and got one
night.
Dude. That guy kills them every year.
He doesn't count.
He's just dialed at bear hunting. Good shout out Riverside Guide Service.
Yeah.
Well, so one thing I wanted to say, like you were talking about being patient, you know, you guys would have been proud of me because and you saw, dude. You saw, like, I put a lot of dedication and time into trying to get this bear and being very patient. Like, especially on the last time that me and Colt went out, you saw because we called you.
When you and Sharon went.
Oh, yeah, when me and Sharon went,
I
never even took the shot.
And that's probably the most patient I've ever heard of you being.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to tell the story too much, but what I wanted to say is there would be times when we were watching this bear where we would literally lose him in the blackberries for 15 minutes.
Yep.
Like, you'd be like, where is he? Like, I know he's right there, but I can't see him. And so you envision rolling up to a flat spot. Boom, you get out of your truck. We all do this.
Oh, yeah.
We all freaking do this. We get out. Nope, nothing.
Gone.
Yep. How many times did we do that for mule deer? Last year, a lot. Mm-hmm. And I think there's something to be said to take just a little more time to, like, pick things apart.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like, so, like, with your area, it's a little different because John's like, they're either going to be in that crevice or they're not there. Like, you know what I mean? So John kind of knows. So it's a little different. But when we're bear hunting, we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, even on
that terrain changes, like, year to year.
Dude,
like,
and on our trail cameras, I told John, dude, it was so weird. It's almost like the same thing they say about elk and deer, like they know the season.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, every day we were getting pictures on our trail cameras. Every single day. Bears walking right through the middle of meadows, freaking, dude, everywhere.
Middle of the day.
Yeah. I am not even kidding. Bear season hits. For 7 days, we did not get one picture.
Ghost town.
Not one. And I think part of what happens is more people hit the woods.
For sure.
And so, like, and I'll just say this because it's like so crazy to me, but me and Colt were spending, and granted, we're only spending we're a decent sized area, right? We're not going crazy far, but we were in a decent sized area.
Yeah.
We went up there, no exaggeration, like 13, 14 days in a row.
Yeah. Never
saw one person.
Yeah.
Not one other person going up there setting trail cameras, scouting, and meanwhile, like, deer season starts in like a couple days.
Yeah.
And so it was weird to me, but then guess what happened? Opening day of bear season, I've never seen so many freaking people. I mean,
That's what he was saying.
Dude, it was like every road's freaking 50 cars on every road. We hit the main line, dude, and I'm not even kidding. There was a caravan of cars behind us, like 15 deep.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
and me and Colt were like, okay, well, now everyone's here. No one knows where the freaking bears are at, but they're here.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever. You got to spend, I did that for years too. If you don't have time to get out and scout or people got to work, I get it. But it was just super interesting to me. And I think that's what my point in telling that whole big old too long-winded of a story was. I think the bears just that pressure.
Yeah.
You think about, like, there's no cars driving around, there's nothing happening
for months on end.
And then all of a sudden, boom, there's 100 cars driving around.
Yeah. And it's the skid roads too, right?
Yep.
Just this one, this offshoot here, this offshoot here.
They can drive everything.
Yeah, it's not like if you're on the main line, I think it's one thing.
If anyone from Weyerhaeuser is listening to this right now, which hopefully a couple of you do, can you please start tank trapping some of these roads?
That would be nice.
Like, I would love it if a lot of the side roads, like, leave the main lines open. You guys do this in the Yakult Burn. The Yakult Burn permit, tons of the roads are tank trapped. You can't drive a lot of the roads because they dig them out.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that in the Longview St. Helens because it would make the hunting in there so much better. You'd eliminate all these idiots that freaking drive every tiny little road.
Dude, what about late buck?
I mean, when you're road hunting, it's worth it. But
I was literally just going to say that. Like, well, what about road hunting?
Yeah.
But seriously, I would sacrifice that to get them because, dude,
50%. I would take 50%.
It would be so nice if more of them were not walkable.
Yeah. Walkable or drivable?
I mean, sorry, drivable.
Yeah.
Like, I wish there was more walk-in only areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we should explore some more of that because there is a lot of it that we don't even look at.
I know.
So anyway, let me get a sip of LD here.
Yeah, dehydrated.
A long-winded conversation there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I went on a tangent. We got to keep talking here. What's next here?
Okay.
What's next?
Morning versus evening.
Yeah, so this is an interesting topic. So I had always thought morning for bears was better. Like in all my years of hunting, like even when we used to set trail cameras, a lot of the movement was in the mornings, like always. But this particular bear that we were hunting
didn't care
because of the food he was on.
Yep.
So I think that if they're on the right food, I think they'll be out there whenever.
Yeah.
Like if they're hungry.
I videoed midday.
Yep. Yeah, you told me it was like 1:30 or something.
Yep.
So I think if they're hungry, they don't care.
Mm-mm.
So I don't think you can say any time of day is better than others, but I do think maximizing your effort, morning is probably better for almost any animal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Less bugs.
Yeah, exactly.
God, dude, they're terrible.
Oh, the mosquitoes are so gnarly this year.
I know.
So gnarly.
That's cold. I think it's the
It's the bees.
Yeah, dude, the bees. I had a ground's nest at my house. Took me a week to get rid of it. I was trying everything. At first, I was just like spraying the out of it with killer. It wasn't doing anything. So then I went and bought this powder stuff, and I sprayed all this powder stuff on there. Did nothing. And I read the reviews, and people were like, "Yeah, I tried this. Waste of money. Don't try it." I'm like, well, idiot. I should have read the reviews. So then what I had to do is I waited till the middle of the night, and I went in there with a rake, and I just freaking really fast and just dug it out, and then just ran around the corner. Well, then when I went back in the morning, what they had done is I had weed paper there, and they had built their whole nest like under that weed paper, dude. When I pulled like the rake that night, I pulled that weed paper out. And so when I went back in the next morning, dude, it was insane. It was like as big as a hula hoop. And there was
wasps.
There was 10,000 of them, dude. As many, more than I've ever seen in my life, dude. So I went to this store and I got
flamethrower?
No, I got 4 jars, like 4 huge things of the Raid Killer. Yeah. And I just got 2 of them, dude, in one hand. And I just went to that thing and just torched it all. And then killed a bunch of them. And then went back like an hour later and hit the thing again with the rake and dug it out. And then there was a whole bunch more. But they were all kind of messed up from the killer, so they didn't like attack me too hard. And then I just freaking torched it all.
Remember that conversation we had about you having ADD? Dude. We're talking about bear hunting.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude, people wanted to hear my ground's nest story, guaranteed. They wanted to hear it. They were very interested in it. Let's hear it in the comments. You guys were interested. Okay.
Weather.
Go ahead, bro.
Weather.
What about it?
What about your weather? What do you think? Because I can tell you, like, when we were there, like, it went from cool in the morning, so that day got warm. I believe the day that you whacked that bear.
Hot.
It was hot.
Again, I think it's the food, dude.
At this time of the year, I think especially with berries coming in to season and their first chance to get on them, I think if you can find those berries, it's exactly like what you found.
Yep.
And he was consistent all the time.
And we think there's other bears in there.
Oh, for sure.
Like I just haven't had time to get back up there. Yeah. I bought a second bear tag. I want to try to get in there again and wax another one because there's just too many.
Can you shoot 2 a year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's just too many piles of bear.
Yeah.
Dude, there's bear poop everywhere.
Can you like shoot a spring, or I guess you don't have a spring bear, but before could you shoot a
spring
bear and then 2 fall bears, or no?
No. Just 2
bears total?
A year. Yeah. Gotcha. 2 bears a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I want to shoot another one. They're fun. They're fun.
You guys were seeing more up there, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we've seen a few.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a few.
In the same, like, general area?
Colt has a picture of one on his trail camera.
Oh, yeah, he showed me. It's huge.
It looks like a straight-up grizzly, bro. It is.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's got to be 400 pounds. It is massive, bro. Yeah. It looks ridiculous how big it is.
Where we were calling from?
In the same area, like around this.
Looks like a bear ate another bear.
Dude,
and then that bear ate another bear.
You gotta have him. You gotta have him. It's pretty crazy how big it is.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy. But anyway, trail cameras. We talked about trail cameras. I think trail cameras are a huge. I used to do trail cameras a lot back in the day, and then I got away from it. And now I'm like full-fledged addicted. I have like 16 cell cams out now, and I'm just like going crazy with it.
I think life gets busy, and then you don't realize how much that really plays in. And I know it's kind of off topic, but go into your elk hunting. It's like you go to the years of your consistent killing of elk,
I was putting all that time in.
Exactly. And then you go a short period and it shows the effect. Yep. So it's like
literally like those last 3 years were just literally like, oh, I know what's going on up there. I've killed elk up there a million times. Like I know what they're doing. Scout it. I know what they're doing. Just go up there, set up camp.
Yeah.
And that ain't how it is. And even this year when we've been doing a lot of scouting, because that's part of the beauty of bear season.
Right.
Is you get to go hunt bears, but you also get to scout, look for deer, look for elk.
Yep.
And dude, we've learned so much that we were missing the boat on the last few seasons. Yeah. So it's going to be, I'm excited for
It'll be interesting to see too.
Absolutely going to wax.
You guys are going to hunt, because obviously I archery hunt deer, but with the muzzleloader season, are you guys going to go up and continue to rifle hunt bear through September into the muzzleloader elk season to stay on top of those?
Yes.
Okay.
1,000% I'm going to.
Yeah.
And another thing that I'm going to do is cougar season opens September 1st.
I know a guy that's got a couple cats.
Yeah, and one thing that I didn't realize, and the only reason I even know about it right now is because a bunch of people are getting loud about it in the hunting community, but you can bait cougars in the state of Washington, and they're trying to ban it right now.
Really?
They're trying to ban it right now. It's in the commission, like they're trying to ban. Of course. You can bait cougars in the state of Washington. There's just specific rules, just like you can in Oregon now. Mm-hmm. There's just specific rules about what you can use. Like you can only use like
a goat.
No, like it has to be meat. It can't be wild game meat. You know, there's just specific rules that you have to follow. But yeah, you can 1,000% bait cougar. So that timber patch.
Yeah, dude.
Literally, I called my buddy who does cattle.
Yeah.
And he's just going to give me a rib cage, and then I'm just going to tie a rib cage to a tree.
Why wouldn't you?
I got to look at the rules. I'm going to make sure I'm following all the rules first. Yeah. But I am going to 100% like try to bait a cougar.
I had no clue you could do that.
And I already found a tree in there and got my climbing tree stand in there and locked it to the tree. So I'm like ready. I'm ready.
Just walk into the woods and you see all these ribeyes hanging
into a tree. I mean, just think about what
I just don't know the laws about it, so I have to look into the laws.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't. I'm going to look into the laws of what the rules are on doing it, but just in case they're going to ban it, I'm going to at least try it 1 year.
Why not?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
You know,
think about other coyotes and stuff will come in too. You'll wax those, perfectly legal.
Who doesn't love?
Now you can't kill a bear. You know, you can't kill other animals off the bait. Just cougars, but who cares? That's what you want anyways, a cougar.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
That's part of the reason they're trying to ban it is because they're like, oh, well, people
we don't have enough of those.
Legally poaching bears off the bait piles and stuff, and it's like, dude. First of all, how are you proving that? And second of all, like, dude, have a little faith in humanity. Like, not every person's a bad person. Mm-hmm. It's annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to try to stay on those elk and deer all the way through and just spend as much time up there as I can. And that's part of why we're doing the trail cameras too, because it kind of forces us
it gets you out there
to go out there, change batteries, make sure you're scouting.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then if you're not getting anything, you're moving cameras.
And it's good exercise. I've been sweating my ace up there.
What do you know? Doing them Oreo curls.
Dude, you've been doing the Oreo and Nutter Butter curls in my couch.
Let's talk a little hot button subject. You ready?
Oh.
I want quick answers out of both of you.
Okay. I'm not quick.
You get out of your truck.
Okay.
Pull up your binos. 100 yards. There's a cub. Do you shoot it?
We can't.
Illegal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if it was legal.
I thought it was legal. Why isn't it legal?
It's not legal.
Pull up the rules. A cub by itself, no other bear in the clear cut?
But then how do you know it's cub? What if you misjudge the size?
What if it's a tiny little bear?
Tiny bear? I mean, by then they shouldn't be...
What are the rules on it? Look it up. I thought there was no rules. I thought there was shoot any bear that you want.
Well, you can't shoot a mom
with... You can't shoot a cubs, yeah.
Yeah, but if the cub's out there by himself... He already got abandoned, dude. His mom's gone.
We're gonna
say no. I just say.
I mean, here's the thing. So I held back on, and I'm glad I did.
What are you looking? What are you looking it up?
No. You can't.
What's it say?
So here, this is the best part. Okay. So here's.
What did you ask?
I say, can you shoot a cub in Washington? And it goes, no. Under Washington's current 2026 black bear regulations, it is illegal to shoot or possess a black bear cub less than a year old. So, as long as you have the birth certificate, you're good to go.
Okay. What about a mom that has two babies?
Nope.
No. Also illegal.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it used to be in Washington. It used to be that they
And
urged
keep in
you,
mind, guys, I'm playing devil's advocate here to be funny. So
they urged you
take the joke.
and to test us a little bit, see what we know. They urged us not to shoot a sow with cubs, and then I believe it was this year that they banned it. No shooting sows with cubs. Now here's the kicker, and this I had an experience to where this could have, say blown up in my face. Is 2 years ago I had a bear that I stalked in on. At the time, I mean, we got video of it. Like, it's pretty dang cool how close I got. And then it took off and it went up the hill.
We should watch that. We should post that video on the Addicted Hunting page.
And I went to full draw on it. And then that's when she made the move. And then, like, her 100-pound, like, dude, I would have shot the cubs and been happy. She was a giant. But, like, the cubs were massive, So it's like, I didn't release an arrow on that bear. And thank God I didn't, because then I would have shot a sow with cubs. Mm-hmm. So, now granted, those cubs would have been, trust me, they were fine. They looked very healthy. Like, you could have,
Would have been fine. We just not said anything to anyone.
Yeah, that's true. So, write that down. Make notes. Don't tell anyone.
Just kidding, guys. Jeez.
I don't know if we've got any comments yet. Like, I haven't gone through any of them to see if anybody's busted your balls on stuff like that.
I'm sure they.
Marlin just sends us a picture of this bear down. There's milk dripping from its lips. Be like, look at this bear I got.
It's a giant. If you hold it out like a fish.
Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, like, are you shooting a small bear? And how do you judge? Like, you roll up into a clear cut, you pull your binos up, you're like, there's a bear. It's all by himself. Like,
so like with yours, I mean, from what I know is you look at them, look at their head. Now that was
told that as the smaller the ears get, the bigger the bear is,
and off the side of the head.
Yeah.
So that's what you're looking for. Now, trust me.
And then if they have like long legs, like really long legs, are typically
lanky.
small, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You want to look at these fatties. Like that bear. Your bear surprised me when you got it, because it wasn't. To me, it looked, and it's a good bear.
It's like an average one. It's like the taxidermist said, not a small bear, not a huge bear.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a good bear.
Yeah.
Is basically what he said.
But I mean, the way you sold it to me, but I mean, the head on it looked.
We all thought it was big. You saw it.
Yep. I'm the one who
we
took
sat
the
there
video
and glassed
of it.
it forever. Like, this is why I told Colt, are we sure it was the same bear?
Yeah.
Because, like,
is he limping?
Are we sure?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, no, because you asked me the same thing when. Yeah, we'll get into that story.
I don't know. That's what's weird.
Yeah. But
there's no way to know.
That's one of the biggest things. I mean, and this is where I will say states that have the benefit of being able to hunt over bait. It allows you multiple things. It allows you. I hope Fish and Wildlife, you're paying attention to this because you really should. Is it allows us as outdoorsmen to be able to be responsible and knowing that we're not shooting a sow with cubs, because if a sow comes in 99% of the time,
her cubs are right there with her.
They're going to be right there with her. Then it also allows us to take a more mature boar versus
a baby bear.
Yeah, you're able to tell, it's like the rings on a barrel or whatever, being able to have something to give you a judgment and having time to allow you to really look at that bear.
I don't remember. It was like the 90s, right, that they got rid of baiting?
Something like that,
Yeah.
Maybe early 2000s, if that,
Yeah.
Was it just too many bears getting taken or what?
And too many liberals.
Yeah, that's probably more like
I said it.
Unfortunately.
I said it.
If I had bears in my area, I would be like shooting one every year just because of their predation.
Yeah. But I mean, the damage that they do with like timber companies and stuff, I'm surprised like Weyerhaeuser.
The thing that's interesting is Weyerhaeuser, they do contract hound hunting in their thing. And how are they allowed to do that? Are they getting special permits from WDFW? Or that's what's funny. Is like, we can't do it, but Weyerhaeuser, because they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation, they can do whatever they want.
Probably can.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, trust me, I do.
Probably classified as like damage control,
Depredation. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like you guys can get with deer tags
Same,
and
dude.
stuff. Yeah.
Damage control on my deer population that I'm trying to kill.
Exactly. And elk.
Dude, I gotta harvest, dude. We gotta have meat.
That's
what people don't understand.
Yeah.
We're not just out here killing things. We need to harvest or else our families don't eat.
Yeah. These are facts.
I'm just saying, do you think I got money to freaking buy meat, dude?
No.
I gotta spend that money on my trail cam subscriptions.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh man. Okay, so shot placement. Talk a little bit about shot placement because it's really hard on a bear, especially because a lot of times they're down and they're lower, and a lot of times that arm is always covering like their vitals. So you really have to make sure that they're in the right position before you take the shot.
Yeah. It's like what I've been told is like, and this is, I mean, what I've done is it's like you take them, like cut them into fourths and then shoot a little bit forward of that, that medium or the middle line.
Center mass.
Yeah, like center mass, but a little forward. Like just a little, not a lot, but just a little forward. And there's a lot of diagrams and stuff that are out there that people have up because that is, especially like archery hunting, like that's one of the big things. If you hit them too far forward.
I've heard a lot of stories.
With a rifle, you'll just blow through them.
Mm-hmm. Heard a lot of stories of guys trying to shoot bears in the head and it just deflecting off.
Oh, yeah, that just seems crazy to me.
Well, I mean, if one's charging you, you're going to take
let her rip, tater
whatever shot you get, which
is
typically how that happens. But it's like a bear's skull plate's just so thick that bing, right off the top.
My gun would blow.
One thing I want to hit on, though, dude, the amount of bear attacks this year, insane.
I got attacked by one.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? A gummy bear?
Yeah, exactly. That big, large cinnamon gummy bear.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. There's been so many attacks.
Where?
Dude, there's been ones here in Washington. There's one actually right now that the people are really pushing on it because they feel like, surprise, surprise, Fish and Wildlife, that they're thinking that this has been a problem bear in the past and they haven't done the correct reporting on it or done anything about it. Like, and this is all hearsay, so don't mark my words, but this is what I've read. So that's just one black bear attack.
Now, I know Montana has a massive problem with it.
Dude, there's been a lot of bear
Montana's
attacks.
bad.
Yep.
Like they've let
Montana, Wyoming.
let their grizzly bear population get out of control.
Yep. So, and it's, dude,
black bears, though, in my opinion, especially the ones that we have here in the woods, unless you walk upon a sow and cubs right in their wheelhouse, like they are just running from you. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
They want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And their smell is so good that's why you never see them.
That video is a perfect, perfect point of that. We had the wind blowing in our face. It took 1 second for that wind to hit me in the back.
And he went.
Oh, and he was gone.
Immediately.
Gone. And that's why it's like.
That's why you never see them. That's why it's so hard to kill them. Like they're very intelligent. They are blind as a freaking bat, though. They cannot see very good. You notice how small their eyes are and stuff?
Little beady-eyed.
Yeah. A lot of their nose is how they do most of their. Yeah, so you got to make sure good shot placement on a bear. And then recovering it, man, like it's tough. A lot of times you don't get blood very much with bears.
Yeah, that fur can soak up a lot.
The fur soaks up the blood and the fat and just
it can close up the holes.
So that's why it's also important to make a really, really good shot because a lot of times you do not get the blood that you think you're going to get from a bear.
No. Important to have a spotter.
Yep. Very.
Yep. No. Especially so they can see that you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch it back over and over and over, and then you put it on like a 75-inch screen, and then
you really see what
you're
happened.
Like, oh, look at that! It like parted the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give him a buzz cut.
Give him a freaking buzz cut, dude.
Yeah. That was still one of the coolest things though I've ever seen. The way he dove off that, just
oh, I know,
swallowed,
I know,
and swallowed by blackberries. It was insane.
Yeah, for sure.
Was this your first black bear?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got one
this year.
You seen the one I got on my wall?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So now we got about 25 minutes to talk about my bear. Let's talk about it. So, guys, as you saw in the title of this episode, I got a bear this year. I got a fall bear. I killed one. John just asked the question, had I got a bear before? About probably 21 years ago, I got one off a wallow. So we set up a trail cam on a wallow.
Mm-hmm.
And we just noticed that there was bears hitting the swallow like almost more than the elk were. And this was in the Washougal unit.
Perfect.
And so me and my buddy set up tree stands on it, set trail cameras up on it, and we just started hunting the wallow like consistently. And I got up in there one night and this thing just came running in, dude. It was crazy. It like from out of nowhere. Well, I saw a nice bear, like I think a little bit older, mature bear, like circling me. Like I saw him like out in a distance through the trees, and I could see him kind of walking around, like sniffing the air a little bit, and then he kind of like went this way and was like sniffing the air a little bit, and then he never came in. So I think he might have gotten me. But then this one just freaking This one was 160 pounds. It wasn't like anything to write home about, but awesome for my first bear. But dude, it just, and you've seen the color of it. Have you been to my house?
It's color phase, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got like a yellow mohawk down there. It's really cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah. But dude, he just comes like barreling in. Just like comes in, just dives into the freaking wallow, dude. Like rolls around in it for a little bit, and I shot him at like 15 yards with a 7mm, dude. It just freaking smoked him. He ran like 5 feet and just dropped.
Yeah, I would hope
so that was like 21 years ago out of a tree stand. And then I never really tried that much after that.
Yeah.
I'd always kind of been like the guy that was like, all right, yeah, I shot a bear. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to shoot a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know, now that I'm more educated on hunting and understanding like predators and like controlling it, I'm a little bit more like, yeah, I think we should kill some of these bears. But back in the day, I was more kind of like, bears are cool. Yeah. Why are we shooting a million of them? We don't need to. And that's what a lot of people think.
Like the bunny hugger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. A lot of people think that.
Yeah.
I even thought it as a hunter.
A problem.
You know, it's just, I think the same thing about like a lion, right? It's like, dude, I have no desire to head over to Africa and like kill a lion. Like, I just don't.
I don't, because I don't live over there.
Yeah, I think lions are cool, but again, there's probably a reason, and there's probably reasons why they do it, and control and whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my opinion. 21 years ago, it's changed a lot now, obviously. Yeah. So yeah, this bear. Let's just start from the top. So me and Cole, opening day of bear season, we were like ready. We were excited. We had lots of pictures on our camera, and we were kind of like, what we were going to do is just in the morning we were going to hit 3 or 4 of these like super high glassing spots that we kind of knew where we could hit a lot of different areas to try to find a bear. And we hit the first one, nothing. And you're going to laugh at this because Cole, typical of how it is during shed season when you guys were getting annoyed, how I would hop out of the truck and be like, shed. So the same thing happened. Like we get to the second spot, bear. We get out on the thing, dude, and I literally hopped out, pulled my binos up, and was like, bear, 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 get the thing. And Colt was like, shut up, you're so full of it. Like he thought I was joking.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, there's literally a bear. Get your gun. Let's go. Like, and what we thought, like when we saw him, he was like across the drainage, and we didn't really know. I just started running.
Yeah.
I was like, I just took off down the clear cut, and I was like, I'm going to just get as close as I can to the bear. So I'm running. We get to a road where basically it's like the end of the line, and it's like down. Like, I'm like, crap.
Down.
Dude. And so I'm like, Colt range him, so he ranges him. It was 556 yards. And I was like, I look at Colt and I'm like, dude, this gun's so freaking dialed. The guy who sighted in this gun is like legit. Like, there's no way I can't make a 550-yard shot. That's what I built this gun for. So I like get all set up, get all dialed, look at everything, but there's one thing I didn't look at, and I'll tell you. Look at everything, we judge everything, we get my turrets out, we check online just to make sure, like, we're checking everything, like, taking our patience, setting up. Colt gets the binos up. One thing we did make a mistake on was we should have had Colt set up as a backup shot, and we didn't. Like, we were just me only. But anyway, so we get set up. I squeeze one off, and what I didn't account for was the wind.
Yeah.
And there was about a 7-mile-an-hour wind blowing over our right shoulder to our left shoulder. And at 556 yards, a 7-mile-an-hour wind is actually a lot for a bullet. And if you look at the shot, like, aiming broadside, and he was not fully broadside too. That's probably the other mistake that I made. He was a little, slightly, barely, but enough to where I was like, this is my chance.
Yeah.
And you look at the bullet flight, it like went, because you envision him quarter like this, the bullet went like this. Like right over and to the left of him, like exactly like the other shot.
Yeah.
Identical to the other shot. That's why I was like, I want to get my gun to Ray because both shots
same
did
thing.
the same thing. Like slightly left. Anyway, regardless, I missed him. Like he freaking immediately was like, something's up, and he starts running, and then I like jack another one in and I take a shot at him. And Colt said my second shot where he was like on the run was closer. He was like, you almost smoked him, dude. He's like, keep shooting. And then there was this like, there was no way. And then he was gone. So then I'm like literally thinking about just jumping into the blackberry buyers that are in front of me and just rolling around and punishing myself for missing. But I didn't. I took a deep breath and I told Colt, like, whatever, dude, this is opening day. Like I just kind of sucked it up and admitted that I don't have enough experience shooting long range. And I need, I literally called John like 2 days later and was like, dude, I want to come to your house and like try to shoot. Like, I know I want to shoot some farther distances. Like I need practice doing it.
Yep.
And I knew that. Well, funny because even though I knew that, fast forward, me and Colt drive around the rest of the day. We go hit some other spots, set some other trail cameras. We go back that night. We get there at about 7:40. 8:06 rolls around, and here he comes, dude. Came right back out into the clear cut, even though we shot at him.
Yep.
Except this time, he's like 758 yards, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Like, no way I'm doing it. Like, screw that. So we basically say, let's leave. Let's call Cliff, have Cliff come back in the morning, and we'll go after him.
Yep.
Well, same thing happens. I get out of the truck. I pull the binos up.
Dude,
I'm like, there he is.
Bear.
I'm like, there he is. He's out there. Look at the right side of the brush line.
Yep.
Because what I've always been taught, and I even learned this from John when me and John were hunting, like, when I get out of the clear cut, I fast check the spots that I think they're going to be.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll hit all the brush lines, like, really fast, like just quick. Because that, if they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be, like, those areas.
Yeah.
Usually
Typically,
first.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I just get lucky. It's just, I'm just, like, looking at the right spots right away. But anyway, so I do that. We get it, and you're like, oh, my God, he's out there.
Yeah.
And we're like, he ain't that far, like looking at it, and he's feeding down.
Yep.
And so we're like, this is going to be perfect. He's going to feed even closer.
Yep.
So we go down, we get all set up. This time we get Cliff on the mag view.
Yep.
All set up, dial it all in. He's 602 yards. Get the turret all dialed.
Should I take it? Yeah.
Get everything dialed. We all talk about it.
Patient. Like this is the most patient I've ever seen.
We took a long time waiting for the
15,
exact right shot.
20 minutes.
Yep. And then there was a couple of times where I was like, should I shoot now? And Cliff was like, no, wait. And so finally he was perfect. He like kind of jumped up onto a stump and was just standing perfectly broadside, like about as good as I was going to ever get.
Yeah.
And so I crack one off. Same thing. A little high, like barely high, and a little to the left. Like almost exact same placement. And I'm dialing the turrets into where my chart says. So, like, I don't know what I'm doing there or whatever. We'll have to get to Ray and try to make sure it's dialed again.
I know what I'll just, like, touch on that just real quick.
Okay.
A lot of shooters, and I know this just from my own experience, that's why I said you're pulling it. When you're shooting,
left, I understand, but the elevation every time, the same height elevation.
So when you're going to pull that trigger, when you're squeezing it off like that, a lot of shooters will jump up, so it'll jump to one side and up a lot of the time because you just you haven't practiced enough. You need to get that pull to where you're not jumping to the left or up or to the right and up.
I just have
almost always up
time thinking it's jumping up when I'm on a full lay down rest on a bipod, like perfectly dialed.
It's when you're squeezing it off the movement you're doing.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much at that distance.
Yeah.
That's where that elevation.
I don't know. I just think it's a weird coincidence that both shots were exactly the same.
We'll get it to them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I haven't done a bunch of like long distance shooting.
But then a couple days after that, I did a 300-yard shot. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I got out and did a 300-yard shot and drilled it like immediately. One try, 300 yards, drilled it.
Well, I mean, it's half the distance.
I know, but what I'm saying is it's weird that those 600-yard shots.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, if you look at the videos, dude, or you look at what Colt, like, they were identical.
Yeah.
To the left and up.
If you look at ballistic changes, though, from 300 to 600, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of drop-off, everything.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, shooting, because it's slightly down. No, it's kind of level with it.
It's kind of level, yeah. But that's the other thing I'm going to do, and I already have been saving up for it. Like, I'm going to get one of those Revic ballistic rangefinders, and I'm getting one. I'm going to have those. Like, I want to dial that into my gun and have that rangefinder in my gun and just be ready. Because that stuff just makes so much, it'll help so much. And it'll help when we're hunting at a tree stands. Because it literally, it tells you right where to aim.
Yeah.
It tells you right where to aim.
Yeah.
What is it?
All the angle. It's called a Revic, REVIC. It's a ballistic rangefinder. And you can plug all your gun information into the rangefinder, and then when you go, no matter where you're at, it'll tell you what the elevation and everything is, and it'll adjust everything based on where you're at and what you're doing. And then, if you want to get really crazy with it, you can get one of those Kestrels or whatever I think they're called.
Yeah, for wind.
For all the wind and everything, and then you can get like really dialed in like a sniper.
Yeah, I have those for farming for spraying and stuff.
Yeah. So I want to get more into it because missing those bears at long distances, I don't like doing that. Like, and I want to be comfortable. Like, I would like to get to a point where I can like comfortably take a 500-yard shot and kill something. Yeah. Like, it should be no problem with my gun.
You guys just need to come out and come off my porch, and I already have spots.
We need to literally just go out there and do an addicted film day, dude. Shooting day, film day, kill some coyotes.
I got that new 7 PRC too, so yeah.
Oh, we just got a camera picture. Let's see what it is, guys.
Is it a bear?
Let's see what the picture is. Nothing. False freaking
The
picture.
wind.
The wind.
It's this bird right here, dude. What is that? This stupid bird right here keeps getting it, dude.
It's a grouse.
I feel so out of it. This is the first year I've never ran trail cams.
You haven't ran any
I
cams?
unplugged them all, took them down, which was smart.
What are you doing?
Which was smart because I
Fire?
would have lost a lot
Yeah.
of them.
The
Too.
fire?
Did you lose your feeder there?
No.
I was smart. I disced around it. I had the one feeder where it was, and I'm like going out trying to disc around my field because
Yeah.
I had a bunch of fires out at my place, and
Yeah,
I was like going on the edge of the field, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go save my feeder, and just disc around in a bunch of circles, and then, I watched the fire go up across. I was watching 2 ridges over, and it went by so fast. The wind was ripping so hard, and I'm like, I don't think it got hurt. And then me and Jace went over to it, and
Sure enough, it's good.
Nice.
so
Okay, back to the bear. We
Yeah,
got derailed
derailed.
again. So we get set up. Again, like I said, I take that shot. I shoot just right over him. Like literally right over the top of him, like, and a little to the left.
Yeah.
And he just dives off, like one little dive into a hole, basically, literally a blackberry hole.
Yeah.
And the way the shot looked, like we kept reviewing the footage, and like you can hear my shot, the slight delay, and then you can see the bear kind of do like a little like
he
flinch.
yeah.
And so we're thinking we drilled him.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't know where we hit him, but it definitely hit him because he flinched. Something happened. Blah blah blah. So we burn over there. Cliff stays on that side so he can watch. We get down in there. We find no blood. We find nothing. We start crawling through the blackberry holes trying to figure out if we made the shot. And we basically decided that I missed.
dude, when you sent me the video, I was like, oh, my first reaction was like,
Everybody
you
thought
smoked
that.
it. I was like, you smoked it.
Yeah, everyone thought we drilled him.
Yeah.
Even on Instagram, a lot of people thought I hit him.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then we call Cliff, and I'm like, okay, well, we're just gonna get into this timber, and we're just gonna hike it and just see what we find on the trail or anything. And then he calls us, and we had literally, that bear had gone into that timber, and where we went in at, we pushed him all the way through the timber, and he busted out the clear cut on the other side and was like 100 yards at Cliff.
Yeah.
Like Cliff sitting there like on the phone
With Colt.
with talking to us as we're in the timber.
You want me to come through, and you want me to come through the reprod to you? And like my truck has that auto start stop crap.
Mhm.
So it stops. And then I'm talking to Colt, and then I look over, like down in the hole, and the bear's like looking right at me. I'm like, oh my God. So it's like I throw the phone, like I'm trying to grab my rifle, trying to bail out of the truck and everything. Long gone by the time I get out, because the truck started right back up, and as soon as that happened, boom, gone. But
Yeah. So that was crazy. So then we really knew that we missed him. And then we kind of all day were still kind of like, did we miss him? We kept like second guessing it.
I stayed there till late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Cliff, we finally like really, really looked at the video, and then we saw it. We could see it where I had just slightly missed. So then I was like,
Colt told me that that you were talking about offing yourself on the way back to the truck because you missed. I was so mad.
Annoyed, dude.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed. 2 times in a row missing is just a disaster. So then I'm thinking I'm not getting another chance. Like that was, and what's crazy is the thing kept coming out like into the clear cut. So then I'm like, dude, I told Colt, I'm like, this thing was so stupid and kept coming out into these blackberries. I'm like, dude, we're hitting this every day. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm like, every morning and every evening we're coming back here. Yep. And I did. There was one night that Colt couldn't come, but literally for the next...
And you had Sharon.
Basically, August 1st is when we missed him. August 2nd is when I missed him again. And then August 6th is when I killed him. And so I went back every day.
Yeah. From
1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And not only did I go back, I was driving up in the morning, glassing around, waiting to see if he would come out, driving all the way back home, working all day, and then driving back up in the freaking afternoon and waiting until dark to see if he'd come out. Well, on the 4th, I think. So he didn't come out the 2nd, he didn't come out the 3rd, he didn't come out the 4th. The 5th, he came out. And I was there with my wife. Because the night Colt couldn't come, and I called Cliff. I'm like, dude, he's there. We missed a part of the story. So Cliff's like, after I missed that 602-yard shot, we're like, okay, we need to look at the map and try to see if there's a way we can get closer. And a lot of the Onyx mapping sometimes is not the greatest. Like, sometimes you have to really zoom in to see things. Well, there was this super, super, super old skid road that you couldn't see on the map unless you, like, super zoomed in to the map. Well, Cliff saw it just driving by. He's like, wait, what is this
I was like, this has to go up there.
Yeah, so he got out, looked at it. Well, it freaking literally walked up the road perfectly and set you right perfect at like a 250 to 275 yard shot every time the bear was in the cut.
Yep.
Like perfect little hole in the trees. Like it does not get any better.
Yeah.
Like a sneaky little amazing spot.
Yeah.
And there was wild blueberries all up the trail that you're walking and bear poop all up
Everywhere,
the entire trail
Yep.
where the wild blueberries were at. But anyway, so that night I go up to the perch where we looked to glass. I get out of the truck. We got there at like 7:15. He wasn't there. 7:30 I get out, look again, glass around, wasn't there. 7:45 I get out, boom, he was there.
Yep.
He had come out, and I'm like, oh my God, he's there. And I call Cliff. I'm like, dude, I'm going. He's there.
Can Sharon make it up there? She's in sandals.
Yeah, my wife was in literally Birkenstocks and like leggings. And so I get out, and I'm like, I give her socks. I had like some extra socks. She puts those things on, wears the Birkenstocks over the socks. We get up there, we get all set up, and we have about an hour and 38 minutes or something until dark. And I set up, get perfect. Cliff had already cut a hole in the trees. I busted a couple more branches and stuff there in front, but it was like dialed. He was like right there. I glassed him. He was 276 yards. It was like chip shot for my gun. And I got my wife set up, and I gave her my SIG binoculars, and I'm like, these blackberries, guys, I wish we could have filmed it.
Oh my gosh.
They're so thick and so tall and over your head. And so I just really wanted someone to have eyes on the bear.
Yeah.
So I wanted Sharon to just be watching. So that way when I drilled him, we knew which way he went. Like I didn't lose him in the scope. I just wanted to have eyes on him. So I get set up and we watch this thing for like literally an hour. And he's not presenting a shot. Like he's just going this way and going that way. And sometimes he'll kind of open himself up, but then like for a millisecond and then be gone back into the blackberries again. And I'm getting so impatient. My leg's falling asleep. I'm like, dude, this is so annoying. Like, I wish he would just present himself. And my wife's like watching him the whole time. And she's like, oh, this is so cool. Like, did you see him eating the blackberries? I'm like, yeah, he's about to eat my bullet in a second. Like, and so finally, I'm like, Sharon, it's there. He's ready. I'm ready. He's fully broadside. This is it.
I can't see him.
I'm dialed. And she cannot find him in the binos. She's like, where is he? I can't find him. I'm like, you can literally see him with your naked eye. I'm like, pull the binos down. You can see him with your naked eye. Because he was like jet black, dude, in the clear cut. Sun just like shining on him. And dude, she couldn't find him. She couldn't find him. And he only gave us a shot for like maybe a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Like standing in that spot. And then he just fed into a blackberry hole and he never freaking presented a shot again until dark. So then I'm just like, are you kidding me, dude? I'm like, I had him.
Yeah.
I literally had him.
That's the most patient I've ever heard you ever be.
Yeah.
Because you could have pulled the trigger.
Oh, I wanted to so bad.
But like for you not to?
Yeah, I wanted to so bad.
It was a big, you guys need to understand it's a huge moment
I
for
had
Marlin.
missed twice, dude, and I was like, there's no way I'm messing this up again, especially because I already called Cliff. It's not like I can lie about it. So,
Didn't see him. Nothing came out.
yeah.
Like,
So then I bail. I tell Cole, I'm like, he was out there. Dude, he's going to be in there in the morning. Guaranteed he's going to be in there in the morning. Let's go. So sure, we rip up there. Me and Colt rip up there. We literally wait in the clear cut till like 8:30 in the morning. He never shows up. Never comes out. I'm like, are you kidding me? So then we go home. We go to work. We drive back again that night. No, we don't drive back that night because I have live feed. So we had to go film in Buoy 10. So I went and filmed in Astoria at Buoy 10, and so I couldn't go that day. So I was filming in Astoria, and so neither of us went. So that night, we didn't go. But the following day, we went in the morning.
It was, Thursday, because I was going to go up.
We went in the morning, and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
He wasn't there in the morning, but then we went back that night, and he was there.
Yep.
And same freaking thing, I get out, I'm like, he's there, let's go. Like, I literally didn't even hesitate. The thing that was crazy is it was 7 o'clock, 88 degrees.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so hot.
almost 90 degrees. Dude, it was like we were sweating.
Yeah.
And he was just out in the middle of this clear cut with all that freaking fur and fat just eating blackberries.
Yep.
And so we got down on the road where Cliff found that to set up. We get both me and Colt set up. I'm like, dude, I want a backup shooter. I'm like, I suck. Like, backup shooter. So I get Colt set up. I get set up. Same thing happens, dude. We have to watch this bear for like an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you're changing elevation too. Like, mind you, like, that's people need to know. It's like, the original shots came from up here, and then the road was down below. Mm-hmm. So it's like where you could probably see the bear from when you're at 600 yards. you can't see him because now you're almost at the same elevation as that bear.
You're shooting a little up at him, but barely.
And with 10-foot tall blackberries.
Yep. So we get set up, we're watching, and finally there's this huge field right in the middle. Yeah. Like there's all these blackberries kind of down below, all these blackberries, and then right in the middle there's like this grassy patch, and I'm like, dude,
grassy knoll.
He is feeding towards that grass patch, and when he comes out into that patch, he is so screwed. And the thing that was cool was he was only 252 yards.
Perfect.
So he comes right out into that open, and I'm like, all right, Colt, you ready? He's like, yep, I'm ready. Then I shoot, dude. And I hit him so good, full broadside double lung, that he like does what animals do when they were like confused. Like it drilled him, and he was kind of like, he didn't know what happened. And before he could even do anything, Colt drilled him. like immediately, like before. And then when Colt drilled him, he hit him a little back, like slightly. And dude, he did not like that. Like Colt hit him, and then he was like, whoa, like letting out the most awful death moan, dude. And then he started running.
Yeah.
And Colt's like, shoot him again, and I drill him on the run. Like, he's full run, and I just, boom, and then he starts rolling. And I'm like, just shoot him again. So as he's rolling, Colt shoots him again.
Oh my God.
And then he rolls down, and he gets into this, like, reprod tree, and he's just down there going crazy, like, spinning circles, and he's biting this tree.
Yeah.
Like, screaming. And I hate it. Like, I'm like, this is absolutely horrible. I'm like, I'm shooting him again. So I put 2 more bullets in him. And he's still just like,
they're tough animals,
And
dude.
so I'm like, Colt, shoot him again. So Colt shoots him again, and finally it like expires him. But I have also always learned, and I've learned from years and years of experience, like,
they're still on their feet.
Dude, I don't care what anyone
Let it
says.
fly.
I am shooting them until they are dead.
Yep.
Like, I've had too many experiences. You guys heard my blacktail story last year. Like, dude, I am shooting them until they are absolutely dead. When I'm in Ohio this year, dude, I'm putting 4 arrows in a deer. I don't even care, dude. Like, they're getting
It's going to
smoked.
look like Mike's deer.
I'm going to figure out. Dude,
Like
I
a
wonder.
pin
Dude,
cushion.
I'm trying to get me a what's that
Van
movie?
Helsing?
Dude, Van Helsing crossbow, dude. Semi-automatic.
Fully semi-automatic.
Dude, that's what I need for sure. Get as many bullets in there as I can. But anyway, we drill him. We finally do it. And then me and Colt just like go crazy, cheering. Super excited. We call a couple buddies to come help us. Shout out to Coulter and shout out to Rob. Both of them drove all the way from their houses, came up, helped to skin it, all that. Yeah, and the crazy part of the story is we had to film in Astoria.
I had my phone like on Do Not Disturb when you called me. I had no clue, dude. I woke up to this message and I'm like, oh my God! Like
John's at a hotel waiting for us.
Yeah, we'll rewind because I'm not allowed to go in there with you.
Yeah.
All I get a call is he had dinner reservations for us, and I'm at a nice restaurant. I'm like, cool, we'll have a nice dinner. This is a nice steak dinner. And I just get a call.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, he's in the clear cut. I'm like, well, there goes dinner reservations. So sit there. I was like, I want to go do something, but I just sat around because I couldn't go in
I know,
there.
that's the worst part about it. The worst part about
But
it.
anyway, then we fast forward to...
Yeah, so we get in there. Coulter and Rob come help us. By the time we find the bear, we found a really easy trail to get up to him, a lot easier than we thought it was going to be. And we used Onyx feature, that super cool feature where you can kind of like when you're across the way, you can range find where the animal was at. That thing worked amazing. Shout out Onyx. That worked freaking crazy.
Yeah.
If you want to sponsor us this up, you never know, we'll take it. But we get over there, we find him, we start getting him cut up. Me and Colt take pictures. We go ahead and gut him. And then by the time I got him done gutting, Coulter shows up and we start skinning him out and getting the quarters and stuff off. But we got out of there at about midnight.
Yeah. We
get to my house. I had the AC already cranking in my garage, so it's super cold in my garage. So we hang him in my garage. We lay the hide out. And at this point, now it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning.
Head west.
And so John's at the hotel. I'm like, screw it. Let's just go meet John at the hotel. We'll hang out with John for a little bit, and then we'll just not even go to sleep because it's going to be pointless. If we go to sleep, it's going to be a disaster. We're going to be tired.
Oh yeah.
I was too amped up. Like I thought the whole time, like they're gonna call me and ask for help. I know it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna be up. I'm just gonna wait here. And so, but then here they come rolling in. I think it was like 3:30 or something like that.
Yeah, we finally get to there at like 3. We have about an hour and 15 minutes until we have to go meet Sean and pick him up and then go to Astoria. So we just stayed up all day.
Yeah.
Stayed up all day, went and met you, filmed an episode.
Yep.
I had my daughter wake up the next morning
That's right. Yeah.
Yep, I had my daughter wake up the next morning and take my meat to Butcher Boys. Shout out Butcher Boys. They always help out with butchering my meat, especially this time of year. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah.
It's so hot out. But I did teriyaki pepperoni, and then we're gonna do the back straps off the bear because I'm really excited to try those. But yeah, that's the story.
I think it's probably gonna taste pretty good too, because the thing is, you guys got on it really quick.
Oh, and he was eating berries, dude.
Oh,
I was gonna say I want to try some because
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be really good.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, not a rancid fish bear.
You know what's
yeah.
really eerie about skinning bears is like
Dude.
their muscle
Oh,
structure.
I know they look crazy.
It's
If you
like
hang
you
one-
skin one and it's like, dude, this looks like
Human.
a human,
Yeah.
They look
human arms, human biceps.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know,
I've
yeah.
skinned a couple or been a part of it,
Yeah.
and butchering it, and I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look crazy. They definitely look crazy. But I'm super stoked. I'm getting a rug made. Shout out Oregon Taxidermy. They do a lot of our taxidermy. They did the nutsack buck right here. And yeah, they're going to do a rug for me in the skull. And hopefully we'll be picking up our mule deer from them soon.
I got an antelope too, though.
Yeah, and an
I'm
antelope.
super excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool. But yeah, shout out Oregon Taxidermy. That's where it's at. Killed a bear. First one in like 20 plus years of hunting. First one I've killed.
I've shot it.
Second
multiple.
one, I say. Yeah, you've shot
I
it.
knew you were gonna get one. It's like I'm like Marlin's putting in too much time.
Oh yeah.
like it's gonna happen
He doesn't
for
quit.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, now we're an hour and 2 minutes on the podcast, guys. So
Yeah.
hope you guys like that. Appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys watching. The podcast has definitely been getting a lot more downloads, a lot more views on YouTube. So make sure you guys follow us on all the socials. Follow us everywhere. We're going to keep doing this. We love doing it. Hopefully you guys are loving it as much as we love making them. Until next time, we'll see you guys in the woods.
Just not over here.
Yeah, just not here.